Hey guys, this is Ray Sample with beautyinthewood.art, checking in with you on another video here. A client brought me this heirloom piece that was made by her dad, and as you can see, the table had actually been dropped by accident, so there's a big chip of resin that had been cracked out, and she asked me if I could repair it. And so I took a look at it, and I said definitely can. One of the things that I wanted to try and do with this piece was to actually kind of copy or get close to the yellowish, over time resin will tend to yellow over time when it's clear, and I wanted to try and match just a tiny bit with that so it wouldn't look completely obvious, but we'll get to that in a minute. So this is the table after I've sanded it. I put a piece of tape to kind of protect that void that I'm going to fill, and that hopefully will keep the resin from running out, and I'll be able to kind of refill in the void where it had been cracked and dropped. So this is just me filling that in right now. One of the things with resin is when you mix up little bits of it like this, it's difficult to get the mix ratio just perfect unless you actually measure exactly. And I didn't quite measure this exactly, so ended up just a touch off on my mix ratios, which meant it took longer to cure. But dribbling it in, kind of here, just filling in, touching in the spots, getting it to flow into where I wanted it to flow, filling up that void, and making sure that it's just perfectly filled up so I can sand it off afterwards. Once the resin cures, then I can remove the tape and sand off any excess. Yeah, I know it's boring. Just a few extra seconds here. Now it's full. I'll skip ahead here for you. Alright, so it's full. Now we're going to go ahead. We actually removed the tape, sanded off the excess, which I didn't get a video of to show you, and now I'm doing a flood coat over the entire piece to restore it to its original finish and to bring back the beauty of those stones. Look at the gorgeous stones in these. So such a pretty piece. These are all stones that he had collected over the years, and he made this table. And so you can see I've sanded off the surface, all the excess issues, and filled in that void, and now it's just turning out to be really, really pretty. So did a flood coat of resin over the top of everything, spread it out, allowed it to flow over the edges, cleaned it all up, and this is just part of that process. And here is the finished product.